Hi everyone, this is KT here. Welcome to Options Fire Side Chat Episode 6, Rolling versus Repairing. So this chat group chronicles the daily conversations between three good friends here, KT, QL, and EF. So I'll start with this conversation in the chat group. I repaired my position, QL replied. No lah, you didn't repair it. You wrote hope into next month. So everyone went quiet in the chat group because deep down we have all done it. We call it adjusting, but when really it was avoiding. So let's hear more about this conversation. So this is the setup when good trades go bad for us. So it started with a familiar situation, a short put gone wrong. EF has sold AMD $120 strike price, collected $3 in premium, thinking the chart was solid. Then AMD dropped to $110. So instead of cutting or adjusting properly, he rolled it same strike price, new month. He said he was buying time, but time doesn't fix bad entries. It just delays recognition of risk. So QL in the chat group replied, Bro, that's not a roll. That's a prayer with a new expiry date. And that's when we got into it. What actually separates a roll from a repair? So rolling versus repairing. These two have the same mechanics, but actually different intent. So rolling is strategic. You extend age, you reduce delta, collect more credit, or align to new volatility structure. It's guided by numbers, not feelings. Repairing is emotional. You refuse to accept you were wrong. You roll the same strike, same size, hoping for a bounce, anchored to your original thesis instead of current reality. You're not buying time, you're renting denial. So back to AMD $120 put. Two paths, two outcomes. You sold AMD $120 strike price, collected $3. Stock dropped to $110. So what now? Scenario A, repair. Roll the same strike to the next month, collect another $2. Now you got $5 total credit, but your break even is still $115. Stock's 110, no improvement, just delay. Scenario B, you roll. You roll down and out to $115 strike price next month, collect $2. Now the total credit is $5, but the strike is $5 lower. Your break even is even lower. It's $110. That's alignment, not attachment. So one move shifts probability, the other shifts blame. So the rule of three here, every row must improve at least one of three matrices. Ideally two. Your strike, lower or higher for better delta positioning. Your credit, add net income, not debit. And your probability, increase the chance of profit. If none improve, it's not a roll, it's a store. So rolling should reshape risk, not recycle it. So the SoFi lesson here months ago, when ego cost capital. I actually once sold SoFi $7 strike price, thinking it was safe. Then it dropped to $6. I rode it for months, same strike, telling myself I was managing. In truth, I was protecting my ego. When I finally took assignment and sold covered costs, I realized something. I could have earned more by redeploying that capital into higher efficiency trades instead of clinging to hope. The fix, I now predefine roll triggers. 45 date to expiry entry, roll by 21 date to expiry. If not at 70% profit, and only if strike or credit improves. That single rule remove emotion from my rolling decisions. So why rolling works when done right? So rolling isn't a bailout, it's a time value arbitrage. You are reselling decay, not buying forgiveness. So a good roll, you actually reset your theta efficiency, shift delta exposure, and maintain convexity control. And a bad roll just keeps delta unchanged. Add calendar risk, pretend losses are unrealized when they are just unpaid. So actually rolling should improve your probability curve, not just postpone the pain. So the psychology behind bad rolls, basically we roll wrong because we hate realizing losses. It hurts our pride more than our P&L. So we push the trade forward, telling ourselves we are staying consistent. But the truth is the market doesn't care. Every new expiration is a new bet. If you wouldn't open that trade fresh today, you shouldn't be rolling it. So that one question that saves the capital. If I had no prior baggage, would I sell this strike now? If the answer is no, close it. No spreadsheet needed. So here's the checklist before rolling. Before you click roll, check five things. Does it include delta? Does it add net credit? Does it reduce gamma rays? Does it align with new GX/DX levels? Or would I open this trade today? If you can say yes to at least two, you are not rolling, you are repairing. So the core truth is rolling extends age, guided by numbers, adjusts the future, improves probability. Repairing extends pain, guided by hope, defends the past, delays recognition. The spreadsheet knows the difference, your ego doesn't. Because in this game, survival is skill, conviction is not about holding longer, it's about adapting faster. So roll with data, not with emotion. Every trade you rescue correctly builds your edge. Every trade you repair builds your denial. So actually, this is my last slide here, but I want to say something. Actually, the whole point of this fireside chat is that you need to differentiate between rolling and repairing. So advanced trader knows the difference between rolling and repairing, and advanced traders can choose whether you want to roll or repair. Because for myself, I sometimes choose to roll, I sometimes choose to repair, but I know what I'm doing. So there's a difference between a novice trader and an advanced trader. Well, as it was mentioned, if you repair your trades, it's just faith. So basically, if you have conviction and faith in the counter, you probably would have just repaired the trade. So example, the two stock tickers that were mentioned, AMD and SoFi. If you have been repairing the trade from day one, you probably have gained much more as your will would have completed. This is because SoFi now it's about two or three times from $6, and AMD is about two times or three times from $120. So it's really two sides of a coin, but the ultimate goal is to know whether you are rolling or you are repairing. So this is options fireside chat where conviction meets decay, where we learn that time can be your ally or your accomplice. The difference is whether you're rolling the edge or just rolling your pride into the next exploration. So I think that's all for today. Remember to like this YouTube video. Also, subscribe to this YouTube channel. Turn on your notification bell and have a great day, everyone. Signing off here.